Hello, everybody out there in the YouTube space. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for stopping through. Oh boy. Oh, sorry, ear itch. Ears itch so bad. Okay, so let's start. Where to start? Today I had to go up to Providence to get what's called a trigger point done. That was better than I thought it would be.
What happens if you have another performance on that par, on that level? I don't plan to have another performance on that level.
I don't even think you could verbate that. It's inaudible. Jesse.
Listen, he said he didn't watch the debate. That's fine. The other day, Harold had a really bad show. And after the show, I said, Harold, maybe you should go home over the weekend and watch The Five.
So I've been dealing with a neck injury now for 3 years. This is why I've been doing YouTube. And not actually out in the world working. My neck's fucked up. Long story short. And yeah, so I went and done that. I went and done that today. Wow, holy hillbilly Crowley. Yeah, I went and got that done today. It was okay. I mean, Dr. Erica is good. She's really good. I've had it done before. Alright, I'm hungry. I'm trying to talk. But the drive to I can't speak today. The drive to Providence wasn't too bad. Thankfully, I had beat most of the traffic because a piece of shit car that we had gotten is, exactly that, a piece of shit. And I'm really irritated by the dealership for selling us a car that I really feel like when they did the whatever point inspection they did, they definitely fell asleep behind the wheel. Haha. Just because of what's wrong with that car, and I'm not going to get into it, but there is a bit of a list for the issues with the vehicle, and that was a little stressful. But I got to my appointment, thankfully, and I was able to get my trigger point injections done to help loosen the muscle of my neck, at least hopefully for a couple days, so I'm not, excuse me, always in constant fucking pain. I mean, I am almost every day. I'm always hurting. I mean, there's not a day that doesn't go by that I don't hurt. It just varying levels of degree of pain, which brings me neatly into my next little let's get this shit off my chest session. Let's talk video games for a second. My video game to help pass the time, and having neck issues sucks. Because it does affect my gameplay sometimes. Not all the time, but it can get in the way of my overall gameplay because I get in such bad pain that I can't think straight. Brain gets cloudy. So I was playing Madden football the other night, having one of these, where my neck was killing me, and some shit went down in the game. I threw up my hands and said, "Screw it." stayed throughout the whole game and got beaten, but whatever. It's beyond that has me irritated. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Madden football, but when you play competitive, and I did do the digging, I do have the proof, I have the receipts. When you play competitive, it is, and also too, when you're playing, you can tell when it's on All Pro. I won't get like into the specifics, but competitive mode is played on All Pro because All Pro is the fairest of the settings, and it's like way more skill based. Sorry, everything is itching today. Far more skill based than anything. But when you play it on Madden, the computer gives the players a very unnatural boost, makes the game faster. Well, I was in a party with some friends last night. Excuse me, and I tried telling them this. I'm like, I tried explaining this, and then like the day before I got into the party, and then they're like, "Oh, you got to listen to this," blah 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 blah. Well, basically, calling me like like a no good, bum, like nicely. But I'm good at Madden. I've beaten top 10 players in competitive. People are good, but all Madden is just unfair. It's I don't care what anyone tries to say. I did the research and I looked it up. Like I'm coming from a place of not just bullshit. I'm coming from a place of actually doing the research. No, I hate it when I get treated like shit or like a dumbass. Pretty much from everybody. Like, that isn't like my family member. Even my own family, they'll treat me like fucking shit. Whenever I used to interact with them. Or like a dumbass. I promise you, that shit is annoying. And because of it, I cut fucking people out of my life. And I don't give two shits. Because when you treat me like a fucking idiot, you can go get fucked. And I don't care how many F-bombs I dropped in this video. And not like I'm getting monetized anyway. But I had to get this shit off my chest. Like, they talk to me like I'm dumb. I feel this fucking big sometimes when my friends don't listen to me. Like, and it'd be one thing if I was just pulling the shit out of my ass, but I'm not. I'm not. I've looked into it. Like, you can clearly see it in the game when you play from one mode to the other, and it's why competitive mode is All Pro default. There's a reason for it, because it's fair. You could play as any team and have a chance to win. And all Madden, if you're not playing with the Chiefs or the Eagles, or if you like say you don't have a good quarterback like I do with Pittsburgh. Kenny Pickett is a horrible quarterback in Madden 24. Because and that's the thing when I try telling these guys, man. Like, if I had an older Pittsburgh Steelers team with like a 90 Ben Roethlisberger, a 92, what's his name, Bell, and when Brown was, the cover model, or when he was on the cover, he was a 99 overall. You could triple and quadruple cover Brown, but I would always get open and always have a huge game. Some people, everyone's good. I'm not taking that away from anybody. Everyone's good. Like, almost everyone is good in Madden. But if you put that shit on all Madden, and you have a 90 overall, whatever, in specific positions, it's not fair to play against somebody who does not have a good quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. It just isn't. And I'm tired of playing with these fools, and they're running their mouths thinking they're top shit, but they couldn't beat me in the older games. I promise you that. There'd be no way. So, I don't need friends. Not really. Especially friends who treat me like shit and talk down to me like I'm an idiot. No thanks. I'm good. I was in civil engineering in the Air Force, for Christ's sake. I was one of the top of my class when I graduated. As far as like my overall grade and whatever. I was good. And to have people treat me like this, I don't need it. Alright guys, thank you for sticking around for this therapy session. I hope you have a very good night. I'm having a good night. Yesterday, not so much, but today I really am. So, I might have some junk food later. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to have any ice cream or not, but if I do, we may do another therapy session because I'm really angry, man. Like, I've been friends with these guys for like 3 years. And then for them to just talk down to me, man, be condescending, that's what I'm looking for. They were condescending. Condescending asshats. But anyway, take it easy guys, and I will catch you later. Peace.